This is the How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast, brought to you by 10MinuteStockTrader.com, where we give you the tools, tips, and tricks to help you trade faster and trade smarter. And here's your host, voted one of the top 100 people in finance by Redwood Media Group, founder and head trader of 10MinuteStockTrader.com, Christopher Uhl. Today's podcast is produced in partnership with my friends at Trendspider. I use Trendspider on a daily basis, and honestly, I could not imagine trading without it ever again. Their platform has charts, automatic technical analysis, backtesting right there on the screen, and alerts that are sent straight to my phone, all of which I use every single day. Now you can get 2 weeks to try Trendspider for yourself for free and get discounts of at least 15% off when you sign up for their service. Listen, they are so confident that this will change the way you trade, they'll even give you a one-on-one demo with the platform and answer any questions you may have about how to incorporate their platform into your trading. And that's exactly what I've done. So head on over to trendspider.10MinuteStockTrader.com to get your discount code. And I'll even throw in some extra bonuses worth over $100 to incentivize you to take their free trial of Trendspider today. Now listen, the only place to get your discounts and the free bonuses is at trendspider.10MinuteStockTrader.com. One more time, that's trendspider.10MinuteStockTrader.com.
Hi everybody, Dan here of Trendspider, and it's about 9 p.m. Chicago time on this lovely Sunday. We've had a very busy day with our volatility show today. Over 8,000 people have, or I guess the show has been watched about 8,000 times today, which is an incredible number for us. I'm going to take a little time today and try to find a cool stock for sometime in the next week or two using the scanner. And I thought it would be great if I made a video of me doing this so that some people out there who might be thinking about using Trendspider to try to discover symbols, right, for more than just chart analysis, could have a little guidance and see how I do it. So, with that said, I'm going to just get going. I'm going to narrate what I'm doing so you can follow along if you choose to. So the first thing I'm going to do is I open the market scanner on the right, and I'm going to load my favorite scan, right, and it's called Triple Inside Consolidation. This scan looks for 3 inside bars in a row as defined by my friend Rob Smith on the strat, and that means that they are inside bars measured from the high to the low. So this is 3 in a row. So the first bar is inside the second bar is inside the third bar, and the third bar is inside the fourth bar. We're also going to check this current candle thing. Doesn't really matter right now because the market's closed, but if the market were open, this would allow us to take the current bar into account in our scan. And we're going to switch all of these to the weekly time frame. So we're going to look for this sequence of 3 inside bars in a row on the weekly time frame, and we're going to look inside the S&P Composite 1500 index. That's a lot of symbols. So let's see what we find. Now, when I start the scanner, the system is actually doing something really cool in the background. So while it's doing that, just understand it's literally checking every one of the 1500 symbols in that index, calculating their weekly charts, identifying the last 4 candles, and making sure that the patterns it finds fit this style. So I've done the scan on the weekly chart, so I'm going to switch to one of the symbols I found, and you can see how this works. I mean, this is an incredibly tight consolidation that we just found on this ARR symbol. I've never seen anything quite this tight in a long time. And when we zoom out, we can see that this is what I believe to be a pretty nasty-looking bear flag, right? Now, I could be wrong, but I think this is going to break down, and it could be something that continues on down for a while. And actually, when I flip to like the monthly chart, right, you can see, it may be basing. We did make a higher low in April versus March, but it looks pretty weak. I'm just curious what happens if I draw a trend line roughly there. Yeah, that seems to be what we're catching on. Yep. So, I don't know what this is going to do, right? It could do what I think it will and break down more, right? It does look pretty weak. But it could be basing and we'll possibly reverse. The point I'm going to make to you right now is, and this goes for anything you find, not just with the scanner, but any stocks you come across, is don't guess. Everybody always wants to guess, and I say don't guess, right? Pick your levels and let the market decide for you, and pick your levels widely. Like you'll notice I'm picking the widest ones I can here. What I'm going to do now is make it really easy on myself for the future. I'm going to create some alerts. I'm going to make them go off on short time frames. I'm going to make them last a little while, and I'm going to create 2 of them on this chart because truthfully, I may think this is going to break down. This could break out, and I don't want to guess. So I'm just going to create 2 alerts and wait for one of them to go off. And as you can see, the apex is approaching, right? So one of them is going to have to go off fairly soon. So let's see what else we found. This looks interesting. We can take a look. That is slight, but that is some RSI divergence there. That's interesting. What's this APOG thing? Also looks weak. This kind of looks weak too. I would say this ENSG thing could potentially be just a retest. Yeah. I don't know if I trust a chart that looks like that right now. So I'm just going to keep going. This foundation building materials, I don't know. This, on the other hand, it's all of these look a little bit weak, but of all of these, this kind of looks interesting. So again, I'm not going to guess, right? When I see something that's interesting, all I do is I zoom in to a lower time frame, and this actually does look very interesting on this daily chart here. I'm going to put a horizontal line right there. I'm going to draw a line right there, and you can see this to me looks like a ascending triangle, and that is my favorite technical pattern. I love trading these, but again, I want to be smart about it. I don't want to rush into it. So what I'm going to do is simply create an alert on this horizontal level right here. I'm going to make it tight, go off intraday, and I'm going to have it last 2 weeks, really 3 weeks, and create that alert. Let's see, what else did we find here with this VC symbol here? All right, this could also be one that could possibly have some promise. I'm not sure. Let's look. On the weekly chart, kind of looks okay. What's going on a daily, right? Yeah, see, I like that divergence we have there. I like this style. I'm not going to guess, obviously, because why guess? But I am going to stick an alert up here. Now, what's great here is now that I've created a handful of alerts, right, I can go about my week, right? I can not worry about the charts, right? I can worry about my business. I can worry about helping customers. I can worry about working with my teammates because I just created a handful of alerts on looks like a handful of 4 symbols here. And if one of these charts decides to pick a direction that I'm interested in, I'll be instantly notified. This is, in my opinion, the best way to trade, right? It allows people who have lives and jobs to have patience in their trades. I am one of those people. I am not a full-time trader as much as I wish. I have a business to run, and I have customers and employees that take up a lot of time, and I can't be staring at charts all day. But I do use Trendspider to watch a lot of charts for me when I'm in trades. And you can see, trades that I'm thinking about entering, I have some alerts set on. You can see there are a variety of different types of alerts that I'm using, right? And some of them are bearish and some of them are bullish. Lyft in particular, this is an actual trade that I'm in, right? And I don't know how long this pattern will continue. And honestly, to me, this is kind of a bearish pattern. It looks like a bear flag to me. Lyft is not a chart I trust for long term. So I've got an alert on this lower trend line here, right? And, if price gets below it, I'll find out. I can get out of my position, right? And if I'm right about it, right, that it might be getting ready to reverse, then I've got, a trade on my hands. But I use the alert in this case to manage my risk. I also obviously use it for other things, like letting me know when it's time to consider buying and getting into a position. Like this is Love. It's some dating network, right? And I am not particularly bullish about this chart, but this is the type of chart that if it can rock, it can really rock. So I've got an alert set up here. If it breaks through and gets above this $4 level ever again, right, then I can set another alert on this downtrend. And if it happens to get over that, then it might be a wonderful trade. I mean, I could see this possibly flying. But I'm not going to guess. I'm not going to speculate. I'm not going to rush into it. I'm just going to wait and see, and let the market pick the direction and just follow it. Right. In my opinion, that's a lot better than trying to guess, right, and estimate and guesstimate your way through. So I hope that helps. I hope you have a great week. Good luck trading, and I hope you like and are using Trendspider in your trading. If you have any questions or need any help, just let us know. That's what we're here for. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hey, before you go, make sure you head on over to trendspider.10minutestocktrader.com to get your discounts. And I'm even going to throw in some extra bonuses worth over $100 to incentivize you to take your free trial of Trendspider today. And the only place to get these discounts and free bonuses is at trendspider.10minutestocktrader.com. 10minutestocktrader.com content is for information and educational purposes only. It is not, nor is it intended to be, trading or investment advice or recommendation that any security, futures contract, options contract, transaction, or other financial instrument or strategy is suitable for any person. Trading securities can involve high risk and the potential for total loss of any funds invested. 10minutestocktrader.com and Christopher Uhl, through its content, financial programming, or otherwise, does not provide investment or financial advice or make investment recommendations. Investment information provided may not be suitable for all investors and is provided without respect to the individual investors and audience's financial sophistication, financial situation, investing time horizon, or risk tolerance. 10minutestocktrader.com and Christopher Uhl are not in the business of trading securities trades, nor does it direct client commodity accounts or give commodity trading advice tailored to any particular client situation or investment objectives. 10minutestocktrader.com and Christopher Uhl are not licensed financial advisors, registered investment advisors, or registered broker-dealers. Stocks, options, futures options, and other financial instruments not included here involve risk and are not suitable for all investors. You alone are responsible for making your investment and financial trading decisions, and for evaluating the merits and risks associated with the use of any financial security and broker platform. For more information, please visit 10minutestocktrader.com/legal. And thanks for stopping by.